Hi, my name is Steve Sherman and I'm the Chief Imagination Officer of a STEAM-based NGO called Living Maths, and I'm based in Cape Town, South Africa. I feel it is my duty to spread the joy of science, technology, engineering, arts and maths to every student. In 1989, I was in my final year at school and we had just commenced exams on the 9th of November. I recall the newspaper headlines and the TV news reports showing clips of citizens coming together to tear down the wall, and families were rejoicing and reuniting. I remember thinking about the importance of the event and how it would serve as an example for other metaphorical walls to fall. I always wanted to become an astronaut. That dream might still come true with the current pace of the commercial space travel industry. But if I can't be an astronaut, I'm equally delighted to help others on their journey. In South Africa, poverty and access to good education is denied to so many. While the walls of apartheid might have fallen, sadly the legacy of poverty still lingers. I want to give young students hope. I need them to realize that passing high school should not be the end goal. They should aim for the stars. This is when I launched the Living Maths Space Tour. The Living Maths Space Tour brings astronauts and space scientists to the poorest communities in South Africa. The only wall that was stopping these students from attending a talk by an astronaut was money for transport. My solution was simple. I wanted to bring astronauts to them, and this way we could reach more students and give them access to a real scientist who will inspire them to do great things. What surprised me the most was how engaged and enthusiastic the students were. Many were humbled that an astronaut who had actually traveled to space would take the time to visit them. I believe that when you equip a young person with hope and a head full of ideas, you give them the motivation to set goals, to pursue them, and while doing so, they will hopefully knock a few walls over in the process. I want students to aim for university. For a large percentage of them, they will be the first members of their entire family to achieve a university degree. University degrees translate into employment, and employment breaks the cycle of poverty. My family is very proud of the work that I do, and they were completely overwhelmed when they realized that in 2 weeks I'd physically interacted with over 15,000 students. Like most people that work with youth empowerment and youth development and helping those affected by poverty, I often wonder, how can I do more? What about the areas that I'm not able to reach? Why would companies spend large amounts of money on golf days, but will not make a small donation to help me bring astronauts and scientists to the poorest communities?